Yeah. Yeah. Can you believe they told me that I would never make it? Now we smiling in their faces, smiling in their faces.
But talking to these guys like you're a mob boss, and they better watch what they say, there's harm in it.
No, guys. Hell is not freezing over, but I actually agree with Nick Wright. And I know that sounds crazy, but in this case, Nick Wright is absolutely right as he destroys Stephen A. Smith and puts him right in his place where he needs to be. Stephen A. Smith, for some reason, thinks that he is just as big as a superstar in the NBA. He thinks he is some type of mob boss, as Nick Wright did say. Threatening Jaylen Brown with information that you have with the Celtics and with Jason Tatum and his relationship with Jason Tatum and all these things that could hurt or somehow, make Jaylen Brown feel bad or something. Like, what are we doing, bro? Stephen A. Smith, bro, you are a journalist. If you have information, report on it. I agree. But for you to hold it over somebody's head as if it's ransom and you need something back, or you're holding it for blackmail because I got something on you, man, and you don't want to play those games because I'll press the button. That's essentially what Stephen A. Smith is doing. And Stephen A. Smith is so bad, he has me actually agreeing with Nick Wright, who was a part of the Clutch Sports conglomerate, who I despise when it comes to sports media. So if you're new to the channel, subscribe to this channel, dropping the video with Scap either today or tomorrow. I apologize. Life has been hectic. A lot of things to report on, but I'll get you that full clip. But guys, this is a longer clip of what Nick Wright has to say. Let's run what he has to say and let's get into it. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe and hit the bell. Let's do it.
Which is why, and this is the thing, and I don't even really care so much about the on-court or in-stadium walk-ins where they present Stephen A's arrival as if he is Chet Holmgren. That's fine. That's fine. It's kind of charming. Some would call it cringe. Some would call it funny.
It's funny to me. It's funny.
Whatever it is. Right. It's funny. And so like that, and there's no actual harm in that. There's none. But talking to these guys like you're a mob boss, and they better watch what they say, there's harm in it. And I am very rarely feel like I am in position to give any senior journalists or commentators or opinionists who are older than me advice. I give it to younger folks if folks ask for it. But I will, and listen, maybe he'll be mad, but this is good advice, man. This is the way this has to work, and the only way it works. We can say whatever we're gonna say while understanding that it is oddly probably good for us professionally in the attention economy if folks fire back, but also having the understanding that if they fire back, that kind of ends it. Like, I'll give you my own, and I might not have explained that perfectly, but let me give you my own little instance here, right? I had the unintentional controversy of calling LaMelo Ball a clown, right? He didn't fire back, but his friends and family and everyone around him did.
Yep.
And you know what the response to that is? Hey, stand by what I said, but I understand why you guys have his back. Not all of a sudden, let's escalate this war.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is, and this is where I think it's good advice, the audience appreciates us as side attractions to the big tent they came for. We are the ring toss and the dunk tank at the circus. But we're not the lions jumping through flaming hoops. We are added benefit to the main event. And if anybody ever gets it a little twisted that no, actually, I'm the main event, in my experience, the audience, even if they think Jaylen Brown's Twitch streams are absurd, which I think most people do, even if they think that Jaylen Brown has handled his offseason poorly, the way I think many people do, are going to see this and be like, wait, what are you saying, bro? Are you telling this superstar athlete to stay in his lane? Are you late 50s, early 60-year-old man getting in a war of words with a 29-year-old? Is that what's happening? And it makes all of us look bad, man. And also, here's the other thing. You're the only guy who does it. Like, there's like some of the former athletes turned commentators will get in this tete-a-tete with the athletes. That'll happen. But nobody else is just constantly using their platform to run back the same playbook that, if we're being totally honest, we saw you run on Kevin Durant, I want to say almost a decade ago, where you stare down the barrel of the camera and you're like, don't make me report what I know. It's like, bro, if you know, report whatever you want. But these veiled, you don't know how much power I have threats. Like, come on. Like, really, like what are we doing? And again, I'm not,
Man, Nick Wright is absolutely right. Nick Wright had a chance to click, bait era and have some type of back and forth with him and the Ball brothers over his comment about LaMelo Ball and calling him a clown. But Nick Wright decided, hey, I'm gonna bow out, because at the end of the day, I stay in my lane and I'm only here to do my job in talking sports media. And my job is essentially to offend players, because when you speak about somebody, people will feel a way about it. So when you engage in that and try to put on a show, you realize, well, you're not really a journalist. You're almost like a podcaster. And which one are you? How are you acting as if you have information that is so important that you can ruin somebody and hold it over their head on national television as if that's some type of, a respectable thing to do in sports media? Like, I never seen Michael Wilbon act like that. I've never seen Windhorst. I never seen Shams or whatever the case may be. I've never seen these guys act as if they are bigger than the players. I've never seen them hold information over somebody's head to say, look what I got, and don't make me drop the bomb and press the button. So these are just my thoughts. Hard for me to say I agree with Nick Wright, but Nick Wright absolutely cooked Stephen A. Smith, took him to school, took him behind the woodshed, gave him a beat down and said, listen, bro, you're supposed to be the OG in this space. Why do I have to come down and bring you back to life? We don't see anybody in this sports media do this besides you. And who do you think you are? Like, quite frankly, who do you think you are, Stephen A. Smith, trying to hold something over a player's head as if it's not your job to report on these things that you have? And if you have them, like Jaylen Brown would probably say, state your sources. But these are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think about this. If you're new to the channel, like I said, hit that subscribe, and I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Peace.